Hey there, I'm Sylvdanum, and welcome to Beyond Basics. If you found this, you're either here because you know me and you're here to support me, and if that's you, maybe you saw me in a stream, or maybe you know me from the casting booth and I casted a game, or maybe you just stumbled across me or you're someone I know in real life, and if that's the case, thank you first of all, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're here because you just are trying to find an understanding to something in a game that you enjoy and play. And that's what I'm here to do. I want to talk about games that don't quite give you all the information when you try to play them. You see, to me, there's a Venn diagram of players in any sort of game. The first circle is the players that are there for fun. They just want to play the game. They enjoy the mechanics. They like the characters, the lore, whatever the reason is, whatever their drive is, they play it because it's fun. The other circle across from that is the players that want to be the best. These are the players that grind ranked, that will commit hours and hours into climbing and working towards it, whether it be just because they want to be the best and compete on the big stage, whether it's because they want to make a career out of it, or maybe they just really, really are competitive. Either way, their drive is to be the best of it. And these two circles do have an intersection. There are people that enjoy playing at the highest level, and this is the way that they find fun, is being able to compete and do the grind, and that's great for them. I'm really happy for them. But then there's the third circle, down here, and it's gamers that don't have the time or energy to commit to a grind. It's kind of not necessarily touching all of the parts of these, but they do intersect. It's the people that are parents that have to take care of kids. It's the people that like the game but can't really afford to climb. It's the people that don't want to deal with mechanics that have them reset to insane levels just to grind up again every couple of months. I'm looking at you, Pokemon Unite. And right there in the middle of all three of those is me. I love all the games that I play. If you've ever spent any amount of time around me, you know that I am pretty happy with all of the games that I play, and I would recommend most of them. The problem is that I just don't have the time and energy. I have a job. I have other things to do with it, and additionally, I'm just not great at them, so I don't really have the ability to go pro in them. And the more I play these games that I enjoy, and give them shots and grind these ranks mechanics, the more it makes me realize these games don't tell you everything. These games have a very hands-off attitude to how they treat players sometimes. A lot of these games just have a very simple, well, here's the mechanics, here's how you work your joysticks or your buttons, and here's how you use the abilities and shoot, and there you go, get out there. Go win some games, champ. Which is fine. It can't teach you everything. There's no way you can learn a complex game like League of Legends or Overwatch or even some smaller games like Splatoon. You can't learn all those things just from playing a tutorial or playing a bunch of one-off levels. But those kinds of things require, well, time and energy. They require watching pros or watching a bunch of videos, committing time into playing a million things and going into discussion boards like Reddit, things like that. And who has the time for that? This isn't a place for 10 pro tips to get better at a character, or 5 ways you can improve your game and take down more top frags, or how to get the victory royales. This is the kind of in the middle of everything. This is the stuff that the games don't tell you, but you have to learn from either being in the culture or playing enough that somebody finally gets mad because you don't know and tells you. And that's what I hope to do with this, is be able to provide the things that you may not know from the tutorial, but they're not necessarily going to guarantee you ranks or anything. By no means do I guarantee you any sort of climbing, by the way. I'll help you at least understand it, but what you do with the information that I present is up to you. That also being said, I don't claim to be an expert. I'm pretty average at all these games. There's a couple of smaller and lower tier games that I'm pretty good at, and arguably I'm in a top percentage of player bases, but I'm not experts. I'm never going to claim that I can help you climb ranks. So take my information that I give you with a grain of salt. Consider it maybe something that can help you, or maybe something that will at least make you think about the game in a different way. Additionally, I'm just going to show this disclaimer at the beginning of all my videos too, just to make sure you know before you start into it that I don't guarantee anything, and that you're just watching this because you might want to learn something you might not have known. I hope you enjoy these. They really are a passion of love and labor, and I have fun with them. So if there's anything you want to hear me talk about, or maybe you don't understand and want an explanation of that I can help with, drop a comment. Let me know. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can't. As long as there's an interest, I'll do my best to help bring that knowledge out there. Thank you all, and I'll see you all in the future videos, I hope. If not, have a great life.